Yeah, we back. It's our daily bread. I was off for a couple days. I had a little cough, but I'm back and better. I'm here with my man Magic P, Mr.
Magic.
Patrick Magic P, all the way from South Africa, in here making moves in Germany. We're really excited to have you with us, man. So, can you just give us high level and update on where we're at with the gift run campaign from the sales side?
Yeah. Right. So basically, right now we're finalizing the messaging to make sure that we can target brands and spaces. That's the main focus right now. And we'll
Okay.
draft messaging, of course, moving forward for ambassadors and explorers. But the primary focus right now is brands and spaces to ensure that we do have some daily bread for sure. And then secondly, we'll be press and play after everything has been kind of looked at today, and then we should press play either tomorrow or Monday for sure with the Apollo automation to ensure that we're reaching as many people as possible. And then the CRM question is that once we have the sequences set up and going out, we will have the access to some kind of CRM on Apollo, and we
Ooh.
looking into a way to kind of automate the reporting as well. I mean, Apollo will give us the statistics on a daily basis in terms of how many emails were read, opened, delivered, received, and so on. And it should be like a month automations campaign because each email will be sent like every other 3 days or something like that. So
Yeah.
we should be able to gather some learnings in the next couple of weeks to know, who's picking up what we're putting down, and we have the option to actually phone them as well, which is what I
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
a large degree. So it's exciting to see. I'm excited to see what would be the uptake on that. But I think it'll be great to just kind of press
I
play
love
right
that. Look, I wouldn't be a good co-founder to you if I wasn't going out just like testing the waters, right?
Yeah.
Trying it out on some warm context that we have. So I just want to talk you through high level some of the brands that are like, this is sexy. One of them is a new one that I had just found out about. It is a German based company called Bois. And let me tell you what they do. So they are like healthy snacks for the modern professional. They target like digital nomads, executives, and their snacks actually look really delicious, man. They got some nice hot corn chips. I got to try those out. Some things that are made with beets, so on and so forth. I'm already in touch with their head of strategy, and she's like, "This looks really cool. We're open to it." I had reached out to them because I got a signal that they had just celebrated, I think it was like 10 years, and did some big partnership. We also got some really great feedback from Burlow. You've already worked with them before in one of your events formats, Friends I'm a Piano. Uh, Amazing Geek actually has confirmed, bro, that they're going to be, apart from any cash, putting 56,000 euros worth of product across all 34 events. 56,000 euros worth of products.
That's a truckload of stuff.
That's like the truck's going to be backing up. We're going to be, needing those like cone wand things to, direct traffic. We also got some great feedback from Wave Hawaii. Really excited to work with them and see how that might convert. And yeah, man, we got also some really great partnerships in terms of spaces that's come online. Some really great city partners. We also have gotten confirmation from Visit Berlin that they actually want to find out how they can support what we're doing. Shout out to John, and also shout out to our advisor Georgia for introducing us to the right people. I'm excited. I think this is going to be one of the like historic revenue moments for We Discover. And
Right.
it's just funny, bro. In business, a lot of times we think like the big things that we plan are going to be the big things, but also a lot of beauty comes out from small things. You talk about the point of keeping things simple. Simple is the best kind of sophistication. So I feel like Gift Run is our exercise of simplicity, giving something really beautiful. One more important update. I spoke with Vagabond Jazz. You know her. She's
Mm-hmm.
dope. She's sharp. She wants in. She wants to be a part of this. And so, man, I feel like we're in a good place. So it'll be really great to have her as part of one of the faces as an ambassador out there. She's got a devout community here in Berlin, Germany. So all I'm saying is this might be one of the most important revenue moments, and we actually get our tech stress tested our user types activated. So I'm really grateful. And I just want to say thank you again to you for leading our sales and partnership initiative. And this is our daily bread, man. And we're going to hop back on here tomorrow to see where we're at. Can you leave us with one AI enablement advice? Because people hear sales and they might think that it's just disconnected, but actually the world we live in today is very different.
Well, the main thing right now is change management and change management programs. Not everybody's going to uptake AI very fast, enthusiastically and so on. Even though people are interested, they just don't know how to, be brought into the fold. So to manage anxieties and manage, people's thought about relevance and so on and so on. It's a matter of having change management programs, and they kind of, tag along with us, and then that's it. The tools are there, very
Could you break
scary.
that down just in simple terms?
Yeah,
When you say
so
change management, what does that look like for a startup?
change management. I mean, in the typical setup where people have been already working in a certain space. Okay, so change management is avoiding to fire people and getting and replacing them with AI.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. See, I
that's
didn't
it.
even know that. All right.
Yeah, so basically, you kind of have to look at the tools you need, and the people have to be equipped with the skills to use those tools so that they still can grow and move at the pace of AI, right? So that's basically that whole concept. How tools are integrated into an already existing ecosystem, and how the people within that ecosystem are empowered to understand the tools and increase in efficiency and so on. So man versus machine, but in this case, is man collaborates with machine. So that's essentially
Okay.
what
So
that's
there's an
about.
educational piece to it. We
A
have to have an
huge, a
actual
huge,
program for people to know how to use these tools.
a major shift. So it starts
Oh,
with the attitude. Once the people have the right attitude towards change, that's great. And the second thing is, then are they open to learning? Great. And then the third thing is, you might do workshops or some sort of like education programs to say, in each department, what tool can you use to make it work a little bit more efficient? And then that's the one. And then after that, that's where you'll start looking into how you can automate the entire organization. But first, it starts with the people, then departments, the tools, and then the entire organization.
so I just kind of heard a bit of a list. So it looks like start with the attitude. So being able to uncover any pessimism or resistance,
Yeah.
then show the benefits, right, of using and adopting a AI enablement attitude, uncover the tech gaps, right,
Yes. Yes. In terms
educate
of
on the
tech.
tools and give training, and then integration, and then ongoing support and measurement.
Yeah. Integrate. 100%.
Okay.
Otherwise, then everybody feels like they're moving at the same pace with the change. So that's the concept of
Wow.
change management.
Well, I love that you are building this inside of We Discover, and I also think you're going to have an incredible career consulting other individuals and companies on this because AI is not going anywhere, and there's still some companies it's going to take them another 5, 6 years if they're lucky to still be alive. Some industries are going to move a bit slower, but yeah, man, I think this is a great place to kind of practice some of these process development and what that training looks like. So yeah, I look forward to also seeing you grow your content footprint around these things on things like your LinkedIn as well, because I think the world really needs to know about it. Like even
Yeah,
just
I mean, my
engage me right now.
my focus right now is to make sure that I do that with the sales department, the
Yep,
commercial exercise, is to see, because then whatever model that works in this specific department, we can spread it across the rest of the team.
yep,
But
absolutely.
like, yeah, we Discover is an amazing, platform that can be automized, and once that's the case, then there's no stopping.
Yeah. Well, yo, man, this has been another segment of our daily bread. P, thank you so much, man, for all that
All
you
right,
do and
man.
for bringing that star energy. And we'll talk again soon.
Peace.